Bonjour, bienvenue dans une entrée vidéo. And welcome to part 2 of my 3-part Learning French with Damon Dominique's French Course video series. Yes, that is right, 3 parts. So if you have not seen part 1, you can check that out, go check it out, then come back here and you can see this. So if the reason you're watching this series is because you also want to learn French and you haven't yet started the Damon Dominique French course, which you should, I recommend having a notebook for your personal notes, whatever you would like. You can separate it into vocab, grammar, what else is there? Verb endings, and then a second binder for the notes provided in the Damon Dominique French course link in description. Anyway, you guys know I can't help myself from making these long intros. Let's start learning some French. Turns out I have the entire apartment to myself. In typical Damon Dominique fashion, the first thing I'm doing is creating a Tinder profile. Okay, so nom, which you would think is name, right? But what I've learned from living in Germany as well as this French course is that it is actually my last name, which is not public information. Prénom, Will. Date de naissance. I'm gonna go ahead and guess birthday, right? Should I say that I'm 16 if I'm creating a Tinder profile? Theoretical Tinder oh, I probably should have clarified that. What I've been doing is I've basically just been guessing with these answers and then checking them after I've completed, because I find that just trying to use context clues, I learn a lot more than like translating words. So, adresse, would y'all like to know? Alexa, connectez-vous à mon iPhone?
Which phone number, contact or device do you want to call?
Déconnecte de mon iPhone.
Je ne sais pas.
Déconnecteur de mon iPhone.
I don't know that. De smartphone commercialisé par Apple depuis le 29 juin 2000.
Alexa, disconnect from my iPhone.
Now disconnected from Will's iPhone.
How come you won't speak French to me? Where do I start? Hey! It's me, guys. Hello. It is currently mid-September. I think I left off early June, late May. First I had final season, so I was already studying enough. Then I told myself I'd do it during the summer, but over the summer I went to Denmark, Sweden, Colorado, Wisconsin, New York. Is that all? Is that all? I went a lot of places. I was away for a while. But you know what? Slow progress is still progress, and here I am, ready to learn again, ready to dive into the French language. I've done some review. The next chapter is numbers. And we got a video from 0 to 69. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so right now we're doing numbers. Damon's basically talking about how, similarly to English, 1 through 9 are the most important to learn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We say 1, we say 2, but then we also say 21, 22, 41, 42, you know what I mean? So I'm currently have learned 0 through 79. And now I'm at 80 and 100, and I'm not confused. It makes sense, but it's just confusing. Because basically there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's the teens. Then we got 20 through 60, which is basically just in English 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33. Then 70 to 79 is basically, we would say like, instead of 71 it would be like 70, 11, 70, 12. And then 80 is basically 80.
I really messed up the pronunciation on this one, but 80 is 80.
Which is like 420. 420. 4 20s go into an 80. So what is 80? It's 4 20s. It's 80.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. That's hard to say twice. It's hard to say once, actually.
Okay, so we're working on numbers, right? We're at 100, which is cents. And I got this worksheet that I gotta do. It's just a short one. It looks like this, and Damon just made a tofu analogy. I'll play it back for you.
If you're watching these back to back to back, one, bon courage, good luck. You should.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Letting that tofu marinate in the pan with that tomato sauce. I'm like giving you both ingredients right now. I'm giving you all the tips, the tomato sauce, but I'm also, you gotta cook the tofu. No one wants tofu that's like, has no flavor. That tofu's not good. aka the French won't be good. You need it both to marinate, so you need time on the stove.
So I was like, let's let the tofu marinate. Let's do this assignment with my best work. Really take some time, pause the video, try and understand these numbers, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I know that the bar is low, but at least I'm exceeding my initial expectations. So we got 234, right? We start with de. Cent is the word for 100, but we're saying 234. So we got 234. We got 321. We got 300. Sounds like croissant. 21. 21. Pronunciation needs some work. Progress is being made, slowly but surely.
Hey guys, I'm sick. Like very sick. Not COVID. Got tested. Facts. We good. But I'm determined. We got 20% more until we're done with 66% of the French course.
Now, if it's a group of 10 million women, it'd be L. But if it's 10 million women plus one man,
it's il.
it's il. You have to
Say
call
it
them
in
like a group
German.
of guys now because there's one man in there.
Speaks volumes.
My French accent, or lack thereof, is bad enough, but the fact that I can't even pronounce most English words right now because I'm that congested, don't help.
That we just went over in French, these are the ones in English. If you were to do a conjugation table in English, this is what it would look like.
Like, when I look at this, I understand, but, like, I can't make my own sentences. Like, that's what's annoying. Like, okay, this one. In 2022, I'm going to Berlin, or maybe I'm moving, I don't know that word, because I'm a contemporary artist, and I speak a little German. Or I don't know what that is.
Parce que je suis un artiste contemporain qui ne parle même pas allemand. It's a joke, c'est une blague, it's a joke because no one in Berlin like speaks German. But they all...
So, ne parle, ne pas allemand, pas allemand. Que ne parle. So ne, maybe I don't speak. Yo, I feel so cool right now because I changed my Notion days to French at the beginning of this French course. So we're doing days of the week, but I already know them. It's lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. And it starts on a Monday for any of y'all. Take notes. It goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rather than Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. De rien.
Je suis bourré. That's being drunk, bourré. Donc, tu es bourré le soir, le matin. Ow! J'ai mal à la tête, j'ai la gueule de bois. I don't know what happened, but my face turned to wood and now I have a hangover.
We are currently working with le passé, les moments présents, et la futur. And I'm currently getting a call. Who is this from? Hello? Danke, ciao, liebe dich. Hung up on me. As I was saying, we are working with le passé, les moments présents, et la futur. So I am on le futur, and we're working with ways to like talk about the future. Different examples. We got demain, le lait demain, le seul lait demain, ce soir. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Tonight. Makes sense. Je sais pas compris. Yeah, je sais pas compris. Okay, I need a bit of change in scenery, and I'm sure you guys want that too. So En français, je vais dans un café et étudier français avec Damon Dominique. Okay, so I came all the way here and I forgot to charge la caméra. Je suis stupide. Alright, I've literally been here for 2 hours and I'm like freezing, but I am on the last part of the 10 days of the week and month chapter. Alright, what's good, y'all? Literally I was about to do the quiz and then my camera died, but I did get I got a 18 out of 19, and we are officially at 56% complete, which means only 10 more. So, je suis très excité, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hello, hello, bonjour. We got a lengthy chapter coming up. Like, these are what some of the chapters look like that we've done already. And now we gonna do this one.
Ça veut dire to once. Voulez-vous coucher
Avec moi ce soir.
We come through in the motherfucking garter belt. Let them know about that cake straight up the gate. We independent women, some sticks for whores. I'm saying, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Damn.
Alright, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. My brain is like, the fuck? Like what's going on right now? I'm taking a second to let the tofu marinate, if you know what I mean. When de comes in contact with le, it becomes du. When de comes in contact with la, nothing happens. It stays de la. When de comes in contact with les, it becomes des. But when do they come in contact?
Tu ne vis que pour, tu ne vis que pour les miroirs, le respect. Tu ne jures que encore un soir, j'ai parlé grave.
I'm like, I wonder why I'm sick.
Tu ne vis que pour les caméras.
Because I don't have hands, I literally am not able to climb. I'm not able to puh. I'm not able to. I can't do it because I don't have hands and fingers and arms. I cannot.
I love how Damon's like, I sound so stupid right now. Like, this is the worst thing I've ever explained, but this is the thing that I understand most. Like, what does that say about me? It's not like je ne peux pas enunciate that well because I am able to, just not at the moment with my given circumstances. That makes sense if that is correct. There was this part in part 1, oh my god, there was an entire like 8-minute segment of my part 1 video where I was like, I understand why these romance languages help so much. And then I was talking to someone after I uploaded it and they were like, you know that German isn't a romance language? And I was like, I just went on for 8 minutes about how my knowledge of German, a romance language, was so helpful. But it ain't a romance language.
Here we go. Très bien. Next.
Okay. 63. I'm gonna go get a croissant. This is like literally 20 cents. Have y'all ever been to like an American Starbucks and paid like $5 for that like soggy ass looking croissant? Nicht in Deutschland. Bonjour. I feel like every day starts with the exact same bonjour clip, but I'm once again rocking the shark shirt. 63% done with the French course and we're gonna finish it today. We're gonna finish this video today.
Savoir. On utilise avec les informations en général.
We're learning the verb savoir, which actually makes sense to me because of Emily in Paris.
Bonjour la plouc.
Va te faire foutre.
Tell me that is the most American thing I've ever said. Oh my god, like Emily in Paris. Which honestly wasn't a great show, but the place that she worked was called Savoir. Which makes sense because it's like, we know. And they were like a marketing agency, so like, they know you, they know what you want, right?
I mean, or maybe, don't say je suis excité.
Because it means you're horny.
Because a lot of times it can mean you're horny.
I literally said that in this video.
So, je suis très excité?
No! Not another language where I'm accidentally saying I'm horny. To clarify, when I said je suis très excité, earlier in this video, I just meant I was excited. But I did the same thing in German, literally until like 2 months ago. Like when people would come around and be like, how's the food? Like a waiter, I would always say like, so geil. It still means like very nice, it's like, very nice. Which is like funny around like my friends, like if they were like, how you feeling? I'm like, oh, so geil. Like that's whatever. But when a waiter's like, hey, how's the food? I'm like, so geil.
That my teacher would have told me these. Of course you don't know how to do this yet, but je suis, I am. But if you're telling stories, sometimes you just want to be like, I was. Je suis heureux. J'étais heureux.
Well, I did it. I didn't think I would make it here, but here we are. So, I have a couple key points about the Damon Dominique French course for those of you who are still maybe on the edge, who maybe came looking for advice on whether or not to get the Damon Dominique French course and instead just got a congested American failing to pronounce literally every word in the French language. Here's the thing, I've talked a lot about letting the tofu marinate. I think I cooked the tofu halfway in both this and the last video because the thing is, je vis en Allemagne. And I have the video, which is just like another like time limit, I guess, on this. But I do genuinely think that in the future when I move to France, because that's gonna happen, I will of course revisit this course, review the whole thing without the video, and I genuinely believe that you will have a more than basic understanding of the French language. Like if I fully committed to learning the material in this course that Damon has provided, I could probably speak as much French as I do German after living here for 2.5 years. This French course has actually brought me some cool opportunities. Literally last week I was in Amsterdam and I met with my friend Iris, who I know because she's also doing the Damon Dominique French course. She made a video about it. I found her through that video, started talking. Before I knew it, we were hanging out in Amsterdam. That might not be the case for everyone, but it has definitely opened up some interesting opportunities in my life. The next reason why you should get this course is Damon's just a cool person to support. It's like when YouTubers have a Patreon and you pay for like extra content. It's basically that, but you're also learning a language. This is not textbook shit. This is not something you would hear from a teacher. He makes it really real. You're learning real French.
Je suis bourré. That's being drunk, bourré.
From someone who has moved to France, knows French, and is also just like a funny, interesting person. He's done such a great job in including both educational and informative material, as well as things keeping you interested and ways to teach you that are just kind of outside the bubble. And the final reason is I prefer to learn a language from someone who has learned the language. I've had like German teachers that learned German, and I found that so much more beneficial than German teachers that I've had that are fluent German speakers. I could teach German better than I could teach English because I don't think about English the way that I think about German. When I'm speaking, I just know what to say. I'm not thinking about like, okay, how do I conjugate that? Okay, wait, what verb do I have to use for... But in German, that's where my mind's at. I genuinely believe, with all my heart, that if you want to learn French, this is the course, link in description. It's my affiliate code. You want to support me too? You want me to get 30% of the commission? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. No promises when part 3 is coming, but hopefully within the next 6 months. I definitely feel motivated to continue with the French course, and thank you for watching. À la prochaine. Ciao, ciao.
So if you haven't already started learning French, so if you want to learn French and you already... Oh my god, also someone DM'd me yesterday. Okay, last story time, then we're back to French, but someone DM'd me yesterday. Oh, Damon posted me on his story. So exciting. I still can't. Whatever. And someone DM'd me and they were like, yo, I saw you on Damon's story and I recognized you. I think we stayed at the same resort in the Maldives. And I was like, yo, where'd you stay? He was like, the Conrad. I was like, I just dated the Conrad, and now we're talking about how we both want to move to Paris.
That song in the homework. Tu ne vis que pour le miroir. You only live for mirrors. J'achète.
I love that song. Y'all gotta listen to that song.
I listen to music because you know what song stuck in my head? Like deadass, it's been stuck in my head for over a week now. And it's a good song, but it is constantly, his name is Damon and he's dating around. Hopeless romantic, not stopping till. Like literally.